What that is to kumuya. Nothing knows to kumitis, the kind of kumitis, to kikis to kuki manay, to kiss the keromuniki. Kira kumuya, taking no gustrai, Nikista. Kimukuya, kanikistrai, and the sticky to kumaya, that's the day and the hamoya today, and those talk about. Greetings, goddesses and gods. It's been a while, right? It's been a while since we've been out here doing some old breaking up energy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's been a while, and I'm listening to welcome all the new subscribers over here. Blessings and greetings and all this other unicorns and fart dust and everything. You know, we just try to keep it simple here. We keep it simple. We keep it relaxed. We put everything aside. Everything goes aside. All of what we learn, all this education and politics. Fuck out of here with that shit. See, that's the shadow self. So I'm integrating the shadow self. I accept no negativity or anything like that. I don't know. I should shut my phone off. I should be smarter than that. But anyway, thank you guys for, you know, checking in with me. But we're going to talk about sound, right? Just for a little bit, because we can get into this whole thing about sound, but about sound healing. So what we need to do is strip all the imagery, you know, our imagery away, strip it to the side, strip your education aside, and strip the politics aside, and religious shit, and social media garbage, and this crap, and this fucking shit, and that shit, and shit, and the shit's weighing you down. Fuck all that shit. This is real here. How you like the filter, a zombie filter, right? I think it's pretty slick right now. Let's think about sound. Okay, the sound healing is getting to me, right? I've been outside all day. It's like 20 degrees out. I've been cleaning the farm up. Whew. All right, but it's been on my mind about sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this sound healing. Most people think of sound healing when they think of crystal bowls and the metal, the Tibetan bowls and whatnot, and little shakers and tambourines and drums and you name it, right? Forks and shit, right? Tuning forks. So all this is doing is breaking up the stagnant energy in the electromagnetic field around you, your aura, right? Breaking up. Our aura is the storehouse of our experiences and memories and the spirit, okay? But those who really know their spirit, those who really know their biofield or whatever you want to call it, this is a storehouse for memories, ancient memories, experiences, past lives, and so forth, right? Basically called the Akashic, the Akashic. What the fuck? I don't even know what I'm saying now. Akashic. Akashic. I don't even know. I lost train of thought. Akashic, whatever the fuck it is. Say that shit. We'll get to words later. I don't even. This is not do this right now. We're going over sound. This is what I'm saying. Sound, exactly. Sound. You see what I'm saying? The way I have been told through direct spirit, right? This is my direct, my felt presence of direct experience. Okay, this is what this videos are all about. Is my felt presence of direct experience. Okay, you put aside education and this and that. Put all that crap aside. Get the fuck rid of it. Come back to the center. Come back to the center. Come back to the subconscious. Right. When you think of sound, we make sound. Our voice is sound. They carry vibrations and they have a frequency. So, you know, and we have to pay attention, or I had to pay attention to what exactly I was thinking, because this thinking was controlling my life. And it was responding to, the subconscious mind was responding to these thoughts and making them come to pass, making me live like shit. So this was all in sound. So what I have done is I have to look in the mirror, or as what I'm doing here, and actually listen to what the words come out. Watch the vibration, and where is this frequency at? Because if say here is frequencies here, a bunch of lines, right? And we're thinking down here. These thinking here is going to dictate these results, right? But I want to be up here. Well, every frequency represents what levels of vibration or some shit like that. So every frequency is connected to the one above and the one below. So I want to be up here. But thinking down here and dictating these results. But I want to be up here. I'll get up here as soon as I finish here. I'll get here when I have time to do this. I get here, I'll get here basically when this changes. But guess what? After a while, this decision making will fade away, along with up here, it will fade away, and you come down here. See, people think that the law of attraction is the main law, the primary law. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. Because you're not thinking and acting what you want, you know what I'm saying? Causing the vibration. It's a law of vibration. So I had to listen to what I was saying. When you look in the mirror, tell yourself who you are. Do your affirmations. Say you have, whatever God-given gifts, whatever God provides me with, whatever God flows through me, or infinite intelligence, or divine spirit fills my mind, whatever the case is. But look at yourself. Why are you saying this? Look at yourself. You start to see two different people. You have a conversation with yourself. This conversation, you're hearing sound come out of your mouth with vibrations. Listen to it. Watch where it goes. Put your attention on it and see what it does. Feel it. Draw your attention back. Draw your energy back from it. And feel what you just said. Most of the time it'll be, very heavy, cold, whatever you want to call it. And this will lead this is again the Ascension Scale. If you're unaware of the Ascension Scale, right? We're below it. It's gonna go below it. You're gonna stoop down. This goes back to divine speech, right? The Metaneta, divine speech. But what I have the shamanic perceptions, so I don't look at it as ancient Egyptian, whatever perspective, right? I use the shamanic perception to, okay, I gotta analyze my own voice. So it's analyzing your own voice. So you get in this rhythm. As you do this in the mirror, you start to notice something. You start to feel something. You start to adjust the way you're standing. You see what I'm saying? You start to adjust. You start to get confidence in what you say. This again, once you start doing this, you're acting all these other you're activating these other brain cells. You know what I'm saying? To do more percentage of your brain you're starting to use, right? Because now you're talking like this. So you're basically impressing it into your subconscious mind, right? So the subconscious mind can go to work, make these things happen. Because it responds to your habitual thinking. And the more you do this, the more you look in the mirror, the more you say this. So now you go out into society or whatever your environment, you meet people, and you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. You're feeling their energy, drawing it in. You know what to do. You start, saying to yourself, divine spirit is, flowing through me with divine riches of the universe, or whatever the hell it is. So whatever. This is again, you use your imagination. This is where it all comes to. Just use your imagination. See yourself as you want to present yourself. You know what I'm saying? So what these words do is they bounce around in our my magnetic field, right, in the aura, and they all stick. They all stick to where our beliefs are, what we believe in, what I believe in. Rather, this is me. You know what I'm saying? So, what I believed in, these certain thoughts just sticked around my aura. So we had worry, doubt, fear. I can't do this and this and so forth, right? It was just a matter of changing my mind, changing my beliefs, changing my perspective, changing the way I speak. And certain words carry vibrations, and when you look up these certain words that you're saying, they don't have meaning. They don't have the same meaning as they do today. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about root meanings of words, the root origin of a word, because the word has frequencies. You see what I'm saying? The frequencies and vibrations, level of vibration. You know what I'm saying? Because we can go on and on about words and spirit and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the idea for me was to just, close my eyes and watch my breath. How do you do that? You use your imagination. It's in your mind. I can't tell you what your breath looks like. Only you can. Again, this is all my experience and what I've experimented with other, with other people I work with. So we all just, what are you breathing in? This is the great spirit, right? The breath. Now, those of you who are high anxiety, as I am, always got to have move, get stuff done, do this and that. You get too much done, you forget about what's going on here, right? So the idea for me was so I'm like a twitcher. I have a lot of twitches and shit, So what I have learned to do is, I've learned to say that this is not some sort of, third dimensional word of twitch or tick or whatever you want to call it. We're breaking up the energy. It's breaking your stagnant energy up. I think I've talked about these things before, these little twitches and that. But see, once you get the sound, like you just say, divine presence flows through me, is clearing my aura. Divine presence flows through me, is clearing my aura. See what I'm saying? You start to do all these things, and then next thing you realize, you're actually doing something. Because then you're going to start paying attention to what you're doing. Like, when you watch like these movies, these superhero movies, right? They're not aware of what's going on. They're feeling how they feel. So they're always constantly centered. We don't walk around like that. Because oh my God, the news said this is a bad street over here. Oh, people getting killed over here. Or this is what's going on over here. But the news is saying this. The news is telling me this. Whatever the news says, I don't listen to the news because I just go out and experience it. I don't experience anything the news is saying. That's just my experience. So, and then the other thing is I had to believe what I was saying. I had to look at what was in my aura. So the way I spoke just to myself out loud, you get this confidence. You have this authority now. So now it sounds more authoritative, right? The Lord of the house, okay? The house is the body, right? You're housing the spirit, your breath. You're housing your breath, your mind, your soul, right? You're housing it. So why would you want to talk to shit like it? Why do you want to say negative things, negative suggestions? A better word for that is negative programming. Why do you want to negatively program yourself, right? Talking to spirit like that. If you're housing some call God, spirit, whatever, subconscious, Allah, Brahma, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, whoever you're housing, that spirit, electricity, whatever it is, I don't fucking know. That's up to you to the fucking side. I don't tell you what it is. I'm just telling you where to look. That's all I can do is show you where to look. I can't tell you what to see or what to observe or what to write or give you a definition. I can't do none of that shit. That's not my job. I'm just telling you from my experience and from other people I've worked with, what we noticed, what we observed in our experiment. Because it's an experiment. That's all that shit is. It is an experiment. Because once you get experimented, you have now experience. Again, most people are like, well, how could this be? You're full of shit. You're fucking no education. You're not an authority figure. Look, we're putting all that shit aside because we're at a point to where none of that shit exists. And you have to realize that. None of that shit exists. Go back way before any written anything. What would you do sitting there in the desert somewhere? What the fuck would you do? I would make noise. I'd be like, wow, you start seeing animals, right? You didn't know what you're doing. You're mumbling shit. You don't know what the fuck you're saying. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're seeing. You see a bird, you try and mimic it. Right? That's what I do. I sit there, watch the birds. I mimic. You see a squirrel. How do I do that? You learn how to do it by yourself. No one teaches you. It's just impulse. This spirit within you is teaching you. You see, but we want to give our money to psychics and people telling me this and that. Look, man, it's not there. It's in you. You have all the answers. That's all I can say. But it's the sound, you know what I'm saying? The sound is what's important because that sound breaks up that stagnant energy in the electromagnetic field. Now, once you do that, right, the outer world starts to change. This is a fact. This is an observation that I have in my group of people that I work with. We see this. This is what we've observed. Yes. It's very simple, it's so simple that people say it's right in front of you. It's right there. It's literally right there. And it amazes me. I see people run into psychics and, all these other things. It just, I don't know. I don't know why, but you're giving power away. You're giving your power, handing over your power to somebody. It never makes sense to me. Because once you get right in here, once you get all this right, everything around you will fall apart, right? All that don't belong there will fall apart. And now you start attracting that new way that you're thinking and believing. Because you gotta make it come to pass. That's for sure. I had faith many, many years ago during my drug days, and that I had so much faith in selling drugs and what was going to happen, and who I was going to have an affair with, all these things, right? I had so much faith. I put so much faith in it, and I created that whole scenario. So why can't you go out and create some crazy other fantasy or magic land or whatever you want to call it? And people say, oh, you can't do that. Why? Because it's not fucking reckless? I'm not destroying myself? And just see what I'm saying? I had so much faith in what I was doing. I caused a great deal of pain to myself, to my people around me, to my family, to other loved ones, to people I didn't even know. I was the demon. You see what I'm saying? The way I was speaking to myself, I was like, yeah, who can I fuck tonight? There's all kind of crazy shit. So this person told me, so I'm going to go over here with a baseball bat. It was doing all this crazy shit. But I put my mind to that. I put my faith in that. I had faith. Blind faith. Didn't know that was going to happen. But now you see when you start changing the path to a spiritual path and all this crazy talking about dimensions and shit. Well, that's not, you can't. Well, why? You want to know where I just came from? What I just created? What I came out of? Why? Why can't I do that? Who says? Who are you to tell me I can't do that? Again, that's a negative suggestion. Better word, negative programming. And we accept these things, we deposit it in our subconscious mind. As simple as that. This is what I have gathered. This is what we've experimented as a group. This is the experience that we've had. And we all went with it, We all had similar experiences. We all had similar perceptions. It's like, yeah, we can't explain it. But it's very real, It's very real. Your breath is real. What you're breathing in is real. You see it. You can actually see it. No doubt about that. It's there. And just to have that breath, you should be grateful for that. And actually, if you think and observe, breath is sound in itself. So let's listen. What do you hear? You hear breathing, you hear things going on, right? You hear stuff, sound, vibration. That's all it is, frequencies. Just you be grateful for breathing, you start to become, grateful. Because the more you start thinking about, you're habitually thinking about this breath and being grateful, and guess what? It's going to come to pass. You're going to start seeing everything grateful. You're going to be grateful for things. You're going to attract more things to be grateful for. You're going to have other people attracting things to be grateful for. All kinds of things. When I'm out walking around and shit, I do all these kinds of crazy stuff. I do these waves, whistles, clap. We can do all kinds of sounds. You see, just all kinds of sounds. You break up that aura and it bounces out. And whatever you're habitually thinking about, whether it's good or bad, it will crowd out anything unlike it. So if you're constantly in bad shit, it's gonna bounce out the good stuff. If you're gonna have negative thoughts, you're gonna bounce out positive. If you're gonna have positive thoughts, you're gonna bounce out the negative. It's gonna have the room to come in, regardless. That is an experiment in itself, what we did, and all kinds of stuff. So on that heavy note, it's just good to get out and see everybody. Go follow me everywhere: Instagram, TikToks, the tweets. I'm trying to stay away from Facebook. I don't know why. There's nothing going on over there. It's so boring. And I think that's it. Oh, check out the iPod, the podcast. It's going to be a interactive podcast. We want people to interact. We want you to start talking to us. We want you to start teaching us. You see, because the students are the teachers. The teacher is not a teacher. The student is. I was sitting in a session with somebody. The student, per se, was teaching me. Not necessarily, they didn't even know what they're talking about. They didn't even know they were teaching me. That's the thing. They don't even know that they were teaching me. Yeah, I just something awareness out of my awareness was like, wow. I don't claim to be some teacher. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm teaching. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I just know that these things help me with trauma, with pain, with anxiety, with my mental state. Rather, we'll just put it that way. My mental state, the delusions, the hallucinations, the paranoia, whatever you want to call it, is helping me with that. And people who say you're wrong, you're this, you're that, you're fucking cultural this, they never once say, awesome, that's good that you're not killing yourself. That's good that you're not in a hospital. I'm proud of you, man. Good. Thank God that you didn't die. Wow. That's good that you can mentally change your negative mind into a positive way. You never hear any of that shit. Never. People want to bash you because you're cultural appropriating or whatever the fuck it is. Imagine walking around like that. People think you're going to be like Touretted out, right? No, it's just the way. It's just I have to move. I have to get the sounds out. I have to break that up because something is in that field. You see, when you have the impulse to move or make a sound, do it. That's the subconscious mind letting you know, hey, yo, something wrong in the field. Something wrong in the field, yo. I love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, following me, and everything else. And I'm not doing drugs. My nose is running. I've been outside all day, pretty much. It's cold, windy, and shit. I figured that I needed to get these out because it's inside too much. You know what I'm saying? My aura's like getting overloaded with shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do. All right, well, we know what to do because we already know what we're doing, right? Got it? Good. I'll see you later. Blessings and unicorn farts and all the other dust and all the other jazz, right? Be magical, be unique, and follow the unicorn, right? Kushtakia, Bumuyatas no Kuba, Aiteki, Tustukuya, Ainikistorhumi, Kitistuku Kugera, Kitustukupa, Ayantustuba. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.